Hi, happy Monday. I'm Amy Ramsey, host of Mastering Mondays. I'm here every single Monday on this YouTube channel, bringing you tips on how to master your mindset, your life, and even your business, your money, your abundance, your wealth. And I want to talk about the power of decision making, and I want to talk about an epidemic that I am seeing everywhere. It has shown up in my life, it's shown up in my clients' lives, and it is probably showing up somewhere in your life right now. And that is the epidemic of fine, of okay. So here's what this looks like. People ask you, how are you? And you say fine, you say okay. People will say, how is, something going in your life? Well, it's fine, it's okay. And here's the deal. Before we realize it, we have gotten ourselves into a place where we are so effing comfortable and so trying to make something okay that we're actually tolerating something in our lives and we're settling. So here's the deal. This happens to all of us. I've done this with jobs. I've done this in relationships, places I've lived, every area of my life. This has shown up, and it is so incredibly easy to land in that space. So first of all, I want to invite you to be compassionate with yourself if you're thinking right now, yikes, like this is me and I'm super aware of it. And then if you're not quite aware of it, really look around your life and say, what's showing up for me? What am I not okay with? What am I tolerating right now in my life that if I really, really get honest with myself, this is not okay. It's not okay. I've been trying to make it okay because I'm a positive person, or, you're super optimistic. You like to look on the bright side of things. You like to choose a very, positive perspective that is going to serve you. You can be all of those things and still say, you know what, this thing in my life, this is not okay. And I am not willing to go another day with it showing up the way that it's showing up. Because what's happened is you've landed in a space where you're settling, you're in your comfort zone, you're trying to make it okay. But meanwhile, your big vision, there is something out there that is nagging at you. There is some dream you put on the shelf, years ago. It is in the closet collecting dust, like way on the back of their shelf. And what's happened is you've disconnected from it and you're trying to make your current situation okay. You're trying to make your, crappy marriage okay. You're trying to make the fact you don't earn enough money okay. You're trying to make the fact that you still don't have the business you want okay. You're trying to make the fact that you gained 30 pounds okay. And you can love yourself. You can be compassionate with yourself about where you are. You can see the good. You can find the lessons. And you can say, you know what? F this. I am not okay with this thing. I am not okay with this thing, and I am powerful enough, and I am willing to do the hard thing, look at it, admit to myself, I am not okay with this, so I can move forward and truly live just a super amazing, abundant life where you are living passionately, where you truly have this meaningful life that you've been wanting. And this is where the power of decision comes into place. Because your brain, the very first thing it's going to do is say, okay, yeah, that's great, but how? I promise you right here and now, as soon as you make that decision, as soon as you make the decision of this is no longer okay, I am going to, do the thing. I'm going to go after this desire. I'm going to make that decision I know I've been needing to make for, weeks, months, years, whatever. I'm going to make that decision, and you will be amazed at what opens up for you. This happened to me recently. Quick share. I have been traveling back and forth from San Diego to Wilmington, North Carolina, where I'm currently filming this for you. I've been traveling back and forth a lot, and it's been years. And I've been leaning into I think I want to move to San Diego. And I say I've been leaning into it because, you know, that space where you're like getting ready or you're feeling into like, oh, I think I want this thing, but you know what? It's actually not clear yet. I'm not totally sure. So I've been leaning into that space. It's been years. And it kept building and building and building. All of the reasons as to why I should move kept building. It kept making more and more sense that I move. And on my last trip in San Diego, friends would say to me like, Amy, what is going on? Why aren't you living here yet? And something clicked in me the moment one of them was like, Amy, seriously, what is up? Like, what's going on for you around this? And I said, you know what it is? It's that Wilmington, North Carolina, shout out to Wilmingtonians. Wilmington, North Carolina is a great place. It's beautiful. It's by the beach. You know, I can go to the beach on a daily basis if I want to. I love the size of it. Like, for the most part, like, I've enjoyed the weather, except for when it's really cold in the winter. I've got great people here who I absolutely love and adore. And it's good. It's good. And I'm okay here. I'm fine here. You see where this is going. And so I really realized on that last trip that what was happening was that I could make a great life here. I could continue to make a great life here, and I would be fine here. And I realized that in order to truly live into my bigger vision, my bigger purpose, like really touching to that soul level, I get to move 2,500 miles away from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. I get to move to San Diego. And it's been scary. I'm going to continue to share about this. It's been really scary. It's very hard to let go of something. You know, I've always been on the East Coast. It's very hard to let go of where I am. It's very hard to let go of something that's comfortable. But here's the deal. It's hard until it's not. Right? So now this is the space I'm leaning into. So as soon as I made the official decision, and by official, I mean, I let my landlord know I would be moving out. So no backing out now. It's happening. As soon as I made that decision, what has opened up for me has just been unbelievable. Like, things have come into my business that I had no idea. You know, I've accepted new clients. I've literally made about $20,000 in the last several weeks after making this decision. And these are people that have been following me, some of them for 2 years. And there's a reason they're stepping into working with me now, right? I made the decision. I got clear. I said, I am no longer willing to be fine. I'm no longer okay with good or okay. I want effing great. I want effing great. And I know that's what's available for me by stepping into the uncomfortable thing. Excuse me. I know that's what's available to me. And so there is a space here for you to get really honest with yourself, to look at what's showing up in your life and say, where am I making things okay, where really they're not? And where do you, excuse me, I have something in the back of my throat. Where do you get to step into this? Okay? Where do you get to step into this? And what's available for you once you make that decision? Because the universe, source, God, would like to support you. And as long as you're hanging out in your comfort zone, tolerating things in your life, being okay with being fine, which most of our society is, as long as you're okay with that, that's what's going to continue to show up for you. So this is an invitation to wake the F up. Wake the F up. And this is just the tiniest tip of the iceberg. I have got a free online series that is launching very soon called Wake the F Up, Stop Settling, Remember You're a Badass, and Create Your Meaningful Life. And I want to invite you to hop in, watch. It's a free training series. There is so much content in there to really help you and support you with this idea. So I'm going to put the link below. It is also wakethefupseries.com. But again, the link will be below this video, and please hop in, join us. We have an amazing community. We've got a Facebook community. I'm going to be coaching live. You can get support on this. So it is time for all of us to live absolutely meaningful, great lives. You get to step out of the fine and okay, and you get to step into this decision that is really, really going to change your life. Okay, this is like putting you on the path to your meaningful life. I'm thrilled to support you. Again, I'm here every single Monday on this YouTube channel, and pop over to wakethefupseries.com. I want to help you, support you, all the experts I gathered. We're having amazing conversations, and I want to support you because I know it's not easy, because I am going through it too right now, and it is not. It's simple. It's not easy. It's not an easy move to move from good to great, to move from I'm okay, I'm fine, like I could make this work, into, you know what, here's where I'm going. So that is the stand that I am taking for myself. It's the stand I'm taking for my clients and for you watching right now. You get to come along with me. So I will see you over there. And of course, I'll see you next Monday. Have an absolutely beautiful week. Seize the day, carpe diem. What are you tolerating in your life, and where will this be the week that you make the decision that no more tolerating for you? Much love.